Welcome back to another episode of Dark Cloud. I'm Mar, and today we are getting some treasure. Okay, there's one of the scorpion jerky, which I'm pretty sure is Ngaga's favorite food. Let's go inside. Got some stonebreakers, some premium chicken, fruit of Eden, and a gourd. For inventory space reasons, I'm going to be using these fruits of Eden and gourds as I obtain them. So that way I don't have to worry about inventory space quite as much. Okay, now let's head over to the outside of the Sun and Moon Temple, which apparently has 5 chests in it. So we're going to go loot the place real quick. 1, 2, 3. Guessing the other 2 are on the other side. 4, and like that's 5 there. 5. Okay. Let's go back over to Muskalaka, and we are going to start looting these houses. Lots of loot to grab. Do you know how it is? Never enough time. Okay, first we find the chief's house. Outside of the chief's house, there are 3 chests. Let's count them. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Now we go inside and loot the inside with extreme prejudice. 1, 2. Surprised there wasn't one back there. And I didn't actually look at the location for 3 and 4, I just figured I would find them, and I did. Okay, on to the next house, which will be Jibubu's house. Wherever I put his house, here it is. Just looking around like, where'd I put his house again? Who knows? It's somewhere. That's all I remember, really. Alright, there are the 2 chests that are outside. Now I'm looking for 3 chests on the inside. Possibly 1 less if I accidentally opened it one of the times that I was in here. Which I did because that was the mighty healing. Okay, I remember that. Next is Zabo's house. Once it's done scening me about the change of time of day. So that scene, when I was a kid, always annoyed me. But now that I'm older, I understand why it's there. It's covering a loading screen, right? Like in that moment, the game is loading the daytime patterns and any models that it suddenly finds itself needing now. Like that is absolutely what's going on there. Okay. Already grabbed the other 2 chests here. Now, there are 4 inside here. There we go. Okay. On to the 3 sisters' house, where we will once again loot more things. If I can find the 3 sisters' house. Here it is. Okay, there are 3 chests outside, one of which is a really nice defense boost. Okay, then we head inside. He's Mage Slayer and Mighty Healing. Okay. That's everything that's inside here, right? Gonna double check there's nothing. Ah, there we go. Okay. There we go. Next is Brooke's house. While we're in Brooke's house, we're going to take advantage of being where Brooke is to sell him some stuff. Just so that way our inventory doesn't get full on anything in the middle here. You know, just to be safe. I did accidentally, while I was leveling, grab a chest in here. It had Fruit of Eden in it. It's because it sits right here next to Brooke. So I was trying to talk to Brooke and I accidentally grabbed the chest next to him. Yeah, it happens. Okay, you know what? Ungaga's melee. I'll give him a little extra health for right now. Anyway, increase our inventory size. And then slap some boards on Ungaga. 8. 9, which brings him up to what I'll probably leave him at. Okay. Then I buy some items, otherwise known as. I have some stuff I would like to sell you, good sir. I only need 1 mine-in. Do not need these extra mighty healings or this extra cheese. Okay. There we go. Let's sell some of these extra weapons too. Sun sword down there with my other rare swords. Martin Twice stays up there for reasons. Sell the steel slingshot, sell the steel slingshot, and sell the steel slingshot. And sell the double impact. That's useful. Still got 2 big bucks hammers waiting to be broken down into 2 more weapons. Sell the Tsanga. Sell the fairy's ring. It's not helpful to me. Huh, interesting. Durable doesn't add to the value of an item. I guess that kind of makes sense, but at the same time it kind of don't. Okay, so topazes aren't useful to me, rubies aren't useful to me, and none of the stuff that isn't gems is worth using anymore because it all takes up precious upgrade slots. The only thing that might be useful is that attack +3. And I'm gonna say that's not useful either. There we go. Inventory cleared. Okay, now that we've finished Brooke's house, we just have a few more houses left. Let's go over to Enga's house, wherever the heck I put that. Okay. Got disoriented with how I landed there. I went inside without getting what was outside first. I'm big dumb. Oh well. Guess we're doing this house a little backwards. But hey, sometimes you just gotta do things backwards, you know? I grabbed a Gordon here, didn't I? Feel like I did. Pretty sure I did. Okay, now I need to grab some items outside. If I end up at the end of the game 1 gourd short, I'll know that this is the one I missed. This one right here. Okay, now over to the prisoner's cabin. There are 3 chests around it. We're going to casually ignore that chest for right now and instead grab all of these. There we go. Okay, now Toto's house. It's the upturned jar, right? Yeah. Got some grass cake, some stone breaker. Man, it takes a while to run around and grab chests. It takes a solid bit here. That's because you're kind of supposed to, like, just casually find them. Like, you're really not supposed to necessarily find all. game is not really balanced around the idea that you have to find all, you know? That's why no enemies really have attacks that you have to take, because if they did, that would force you to find the defensive items, which honestly would make it less fun. Let's see. There we go. Okay, there's Toto's house cleared out. Now I just have the totem poles and the oasis. Okay, so here's one totem pole. 1, 2. It's like, that's it. 1, 2, boogaloo. There's another totem pole. 1, 2. Okay, now third totem pole. 1, 2. Okay, there we go. Now go over to the oasis and grab its 5 chests. 1, 2, 3. I'm actually really familiar with the placements of these chests because I kept having to run past them while I was fishing. Okay. Now let's quickly use the remaining fruits of Eden. Okay, bring Ruby up to 140 and bring Zhao up to 140. Then bring Zhao up to 9 of those. Bring Goro up to 9 of those. Okay. So that's all of that done. Now, remove. We are first going to remove everything, and we're just gonna rebuild the town again. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna try again. Okay, so the chief wants to be near the temple gates. So let's see what we need to do to make that happen. That is the totem that the chief has. So let's find the totem pole that has that on it. That one? Yeah, it's that one. Okay, so it's totem pole A. Now, we face totem pole A towards the chief. We make sure that, yeah, request is complete. Okay. Now, one house will go to the right here, and one house will go to the left of the chief's house. So I just need to figure out which 2 houses is. It's like, is this the one that goes to the right? There we go. Okay. Now I need a house to go over here. Is that it? I'm doing great on guessing today. What? Like, just... Okay. Next, we're gonna do a little circle over here with Jabubu's house. It's got that on it. So let's find the totem pole, that on it. Is it this one? Looks like it. Yeah. Okay. And once again, one to the right, one to the left. Which means I need to place this whole thing somewhere where one to the right, one to the left is actually realistically possible. Where I started it was not. I'd have to move that slightly this way. Okay, so let's figure out what goes over here. Which one does Enga's house have? Okay, has this one. So it goes over here. Heck yeah. Now, Brooks' house has which one? That one is not part of this set, so get out of here. We don't want your house yet. Not time. I don't think so. Yeah, not that one. What about you, Zaba? What does your house have? Not that one. House am I? Okay, so I incorrectly appraised someone's house apparently. So I'm kind of annoyed because it looks like hey, you know what? Actually, what if I hot take here? What if I wasn't dumb how I arranged this? Like I'm not saying that I necessarily have to avoid being dumb. I'm just saying that I could avoid being dumb. And it would be totally fine to avoid being dumb and do this a bit more efficiently. So let me just make sure that it counts that. Okay, it looks like it counted those two same. Okay, and it looks like it is Brooks' house that should in fact go there. Isn't it? Wait, does the abandoned house have one? It do. Okay. The abandoned house has one. So to keep it, I need to place this right here, which determines that Jabubu's house go right there, and Enga's house should go right there. There we go. Yeah. Solving this puzzle. Okay, now I'm just gonna place totem pole B somewhere convenient, like right there. That's that side of it, I believe. Yep, sure is. I have no idea how finicky it is about, like, how exact them being near each other has to be. Or if it's, like, super free. No clue how specific it is. And, oh yeah, that's right, we need to be near the oasis too. Which means the oasis needs to be somewhere near this set. So let me figure out where I can put this, where I can make that true. Let's do something like this. Is that enough space for me to put the oasis behind it? Not yet. Almost though. Almost. Okay, that's definitely enough space for me to just drop the oasis right behind it. And there we go. Okay, now drop this last house right there. Do my georama analysis. It's at 100. It is a good day. Georama done. Heck yeah. Okay. I actually do kind of like the Pole Guardian thing. Like, it's kind of a one-note idea for everyone's task, but it actually makes for a somewhat fun puzzle. Like, it's not hard, but it is fun to build. Telling me to give you guys a reward. First for you, Ungaga. Barrage acquired. Next for you, boy with green hat. Oh boy, a diamond. Actually, that is kind of nice. As the enemy of face is strong. Good luck. Ironically, she didn't know this, but both of those gifts were actually for Ongaga. How was she to know that I would just slot the diamond onto his weapon? How was she to know I'm gonna do that, right? Like, she has no reason to think I'm that obsessed with Ongaga being stronger that I would just slot a diamond immediately into his weapon. Also, if you're wondering why I'm consistently using Scorpion instead of his new and improved weapon, actually come to think of it, might be what Scorpion built it to. Doesn't matter though. The reason why I'm doing that is because I was gonna have to break Scorpion down into it otherwise, because he needs the special ability Poison, so I figured I may as well just use it. And it gives him more tiers before his final weapon, which allows me to shove more diamonds in there and max out his stuff easier. Okay, that's all for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you want a good idea of how much I've been farming, compare the episode count to the amount of hours on this play file. I've been doing a lot of fishing, okay? It's actually kind of relaxing. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.